So, sorry I'm a minute or two late. Walked into the dojo, decided to sanitize my hands and little plastic bottle that sanitizer is in. I think my son's got hold of it. Cracked all along the bottom. As I picked it up, it was sanitizer everywhere. Fun and games. Just gonna adjust this a little bit. Have a look, that might be a bit better. Yep. And so this morning we're gonna alternate, and I'll be running back and forth between the camera, just changing the angle slightly every single time. And what we're going to be alternating is our physical conditioning with Kata. And then we'll go from there. Back. High elbows, 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 elbows. Hello, Barbara. I worked. Just a little bit tighter, yeah. Not so flexible in front anymore. Maybe did something to the shoulder on Saturday. Got to clean chimneys in one of the oldest buildings. Oh, it's an old building in Johannesburg that doubles as a museum, as a part of an insurance company, and it's got a really, really long history. It's a building called Villa Arcadia. It was, yeah, a very beautiful building, but man, chimneys that are 120 years old, very high, 15 to 17 meters, big. Yeah, good fun games. All right, so let us get on, run through some kata, and then we'll get going. Let me move over just a bit. Sanjay. Sanjay. Hi, good morning. Still getting warm. Feel my neck muscles. Last Sanjay. Sanjay. Oh. Still got a bit of a snotty nose, but nowhere near as bad as last week. All right. Kicks an itch. different implement. Kick side daddy. Little bit makes the world tick. And move just a little bit. Cypher. Good morning, Mia. Barbara. No. Sometimes a little bit, but just must be strong for what it's doing. Have to condition. Alright. favorite Isisashi exercise right now. Keep your balance. It feels like it's pulling me. Got to work on that. Have a blue belt class of a drill we'll train with. Change. If I'm very short, it's because I'm having a cup of tea on the side. Biscuit. Say chin. Every kata is the hardest kata to learn when you first learn it. When you start karate, you start as a child, the sensei will hopefully teach you lots. It becomes ingrained. You might not understand what you're doing, but it's ingrained. If you start karate as an adult, you understand what you're doing, but you can't necessarily get your body to do what you want it to do. It's a problem with getting old. You really have to work 3 or 4 times harder than a little 8-year-old. Just picks it up like this. You know, they're little sponges. They just suck it up and they've got it. They don't have it. This is why it's so interesting to watch little 7 and 10-year-olds doing the most advanced kata, and it looks like they've got it. They're just really, really good mimics. So, the hardest kata to learn is the one that challenges you the most. So maybe Seiyunshin, what I just did, is hard, because maybe you don't have hip flexibility, maybe you can't do Shikodachi very well. Maybe the kata, learning and getting it right, maybe it's something like Sisoshin with a lot of whipping hip and rotation. Maybe you struggle with that. Maybe you have a balance impediment. So then those become the hardest. So it's a difficult question to answer. I find if I have to relearn a new kata, I sometimes find it's difficult, even though I'm in the habit of learning karate. It can become a little bit difficult. And if I get lots of changes where I have to make adjustments, it takes me a while to get some of the adjustments straight away. I have a sensei who I used to train with, who used to say that means I'm a poor exponent of my art, because I can't adjust immediately. My answer to him is it takes 21 days to rewrite motor programs. Science, not just instantaneous adaptation. Obviously, the more we can get that adaptation and change facet working, because they're the only two constants. Change is a constant and adaptation is a constant. If you can get that right in your mentality, that's the most important thing. Hope that answers a couple of questions. Thank you very much. That's this pretty peony. Yeah. So, Sisoshin, let's go. For a long time, this was my favorite kata. For a very long time. My whole childhood, maybe. After Gixela Sisoshin. What to train? So currently no bows in the dojo. I have a barbell without anything on it, and we'll just 2, 3. Okay. Clearly, Zoe and the boys are. Sanseru. Sanseru. So you need a bit more space than that. Still got a little bit of a runny nose. So Sebai. What to do with Sepai? It's such a unique kata. So much stuff, it's just one side. Actually, no. Let's do kettlebell. Let's start with 1. Try not to sway. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright. And for the shoulders. 1, 2 is one movement in the kata that likes shoulder movement. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kurumfa. Since Chinan spent a lot of time trying to make me do Kurumfa, I think he felt I was terrible at it. Trying to fix it all the time. Lunchtime, Kurumfa. Don't worry about lunch, eat it when it's cold. Okay. Kurumfa. trying to blow my nose, catch my breath. I'm just very unfit. So, that turning, there's your chishi exercise there. Just that turning. One. People think this is like sepai, it's nothing like it, it's a little different. Powering an elbow. We're here. One. Turn that wrist onto that arm, grab on, power the elbow. Block, turn that wrist, grab on, hit. Block, turn, hit. Block, turn, hit. Turn, hit. Turn, hit. I'm getting my breath, I'm trying to listen to the doctor. Thanks, Dr. Joe. Real doctor, academic doctor. Sorry, I have to ask, I don't really know you. Yeah, towards the end, I do need to get my breath a little bit. I have that psychological predisposition to think of myself when I was 20 years old, 30 years ago, how fit I was, and I'm kicking myself, and I'm like, yeah, you need to push harder. It's all up here. It's psychological. Good or bad way to view your progression. I was never fit enough when I was 20, trained all the time. Spent a lot of time with it was actually my sports psychology lecturer, trying to glean bits of information without having to pay for consults in trying to manage my mental facet. Thank goodness she was like really cool, really willing to help. She had played hockey for South Africa, so she does Tai Chi today. Her name's Carol Jagger-Hinis. Helped me a lot in my second and third year at varsity. Okay, say something. 13 hands. The demo kata. Say something. You need special glasses to read and watch. They usually steam up in about a minute or so. Don't know if you can see a little bit of steam inside. Yeah, body energy, your electrical impulse, if you're a Transformers fan, your spark, your ki, your chi. No, it's normally done with nigorigami. I found a better way of doing it with ishisashi. Question is, which one do you do? Do you gouge or do you grab? Block, grab, block, grab, block, gouge, block, gouge, block, press, block, press, block, press, block, press. Joe, I'm sorry to hear that. Obviously, you saw active duty, so yeah, not cool. Good luck with the Parkinson's. All I can say is, however you can, maybe things that cross your midline, sunshin. We have a doctor in our dojo, and we talk about the value in right hand and left hand crossing midlines, even if it's something just like this, just to help force the brain to jump over that central divide, and just to stave off the Parkinson's. Yeah, I'm sorry it doesn't get better, but if we can just stall it and stagnate it, that's it. That's all I could say. I'm really sorry to hear that. Thank you for commenting and sharing some insights on while I'm training, so appreciate it. Oh, what's next? Super rumpe. This is the super long kata, and hopefully I don't mess up the angles, because I'm doing the kata at a weird angle in the dojo. So hopefully we don't mess it up. Have I got enough space? That's the next question. Oh. Super rumpe. Thank you very much. So, I'm just going to do a little bit of jumping. I'm really struggling with the jump kick. And you lead with your left and you press with your right. But my right knee is the knee that doesn't want to press anymore. If I press too funny, too hard, weird angle, it goes out. So, I know I could just do a double kick, it would be acceptable, but, you know, I did box jumps for the first time a couple of weeks ago. Let's try and see if I can jump onto the higher point. Oh, clearly my fatness is making it sink. Try and reteach the muscles that ballistic action, because somehow it's been lost. Let me try with this leg first. It takes some effort. Right. There's no more ballistic retention. I can't do two, not in a row. That was terrible. Oh yeah, and also. Sometimes you have to be a bit crazy. Alright, finishing off. We've been nearly an hour. 10 shot. that is my training for today. Please remember, if you can't do what I'm doing, you just do stuff below that. And if you can do stuff better than me, like jumping, then look up how you can do it a little bit better, a little bit harder, challenge yourself. Okay? Everybody has some other limitation, and that's a reality, whether it is age, whether it is mental function, whether it is injuries. The older you get, the more likely you got injuries, or understanding. You know, a lot of youngsters out there watching who sometimes just don't understand that maybe you get old. It happens. I remember Sensei Chinen saying, Super Rumpe must be learned after Gixadani. Because if you only learn it when you're 50, chances are you're not going to have the physical ability to do the jump kick. And you know, he was right. A lot of competitive karate and literally destroying a knee. Yeah, I'm everything short of needing knee surgery. My cousin says I need to just train more and do more conditioning. So that's one of the reasons why there's so much leg conditioning in the workout, is to strengthen and stabilize the right leg. Wherever you are in the world, have an awesome one. See you on Wednesday. We'll have another training session. And remember, join me for a training session. It doesn't mean you have to do what I do. If you disagree with it, do something else. Arigato gozaimasu. Sayonara. Have an awesome one. Ooh. A little zoom. Meniscus. Hey, that scares me. I thought my meniscus was gone. They make you do that functional range test where you stand on one leg and you try to move around as a clock. And my cousin put me through that about 3 times because she was like uncertain. And I did all forward retraction, backward retraction for cruciates and collateral ligament, where they put your leg up and push it. Oh man. At the time psychologically, I was more worried about the injury than I was physically. And if they had said knee surgery, I would have been kind of comfortable. But, yeah, I knew it was my bank balance and want me to have knee surgery. So I was very delighted when she said to me, no, you don't need knee surgery, you just need to train. Good luck with your recovery. Do what the biokineticist does. Do your physio, do your biokinetical work afterwards, re-establish the muscle control that the biokineticist is going to put you through. It's hell, but it's worth every step. Don't just stop after the physical therapy. Go see the biokineticist. Arigato. Sayonara.